Are we live? We're live. It seems like. Are we live? There you go. Okay, nice. Heidi. Let's share some links. Okay, let's drop some links here real quick. There's like. Okay, drop link here. Link here. I think that's it. Alrighty, okay. Hello, everyone. Like that. Yoho Kanui. We are working on Dragon. Let me just pour up some water for myself. And we are about to be ready. Okay. There. It's going okay? It's going okay. Okay is the word I would say. We got... there you go. Let's go in. We got some progress still to do. Let me just toss up the Berg plants. There you go. I do want to spend a bit more time on the feet. The legs I am happy with. I like the legs. Maybe I'm gonna actually let me fix up the knees a little bit right now. They point a little bit too much out. No, he will have arms. I deleted them just because they were getting in my way. I guess they works. The Durg. Whatever you decide to make your Durg's gender be. Here we go. Okay. That's better. Alright. Maybe. Yes, perfect. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I want to touch up their feet a little bit more. Because I'm just not happy just yet with them. Yeah, there needs to be some more detail work on the toes. But after that, we're gonna just stretch out and give them some arms. Fix that. Nice. Okay, there we go. Got a nice little. Yeah. Feet, toes. I want these to look nice, but they just don't. I agree with that. Arms tend to make it easier. Arms do tend to make it make things easier if you have the options for that. Yeah, they will have arms. They will have some like pretty like big hands is the plan. I love big hands. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some more work on those toes because those toes ain't ready yet. we're just, once again, I'm just gonna pull up some reference. So I'm gonna just start with models. The Venus Dirk? What does that mean? Animal. What's that up? The biggest reference for this model. I will not edit. Venus statue. Wait. Oh, okay. I get ya. Alrighty. Yeah. teaKo. Yeah, toss teaKo up as well. Although they also have the same feet. They have different feet. Those toes look very different, huh? Let's look at this perspective. Wait, pretty hard. These are some much thicker legs, thicker beans, which I might actually want to just go for instead of the more realistic. Although the issue of that. Can you get music? There you go. Okay. The issue with that is the body is not gonna lie realistic. I don't know yet. I am tossing up reference to have. I have free monitors and yeah, I'm gonna have to cover up OBS. Chat will still be visible, just so I know what you guys are saying. But I'm also just gonna toss up. That's a good reference. Narda? Yeah, I don't fully know yet. My model is looking a lot more in the style of the Nardo. Just more detailed. Kind of a mix of the Draconian and the Nardo in detail. Like the Nardo but with a normal map basically. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, make this a 4-way window. One screen is just gonna be filled with beans from Blender. My god. Okay, and then toss up one final blender. Okay. Kobold. Will be in Unity packages, models. Is it the Draconian? Wait, let's do this instead. Project. Yes, you'll be able to buy this one. That is the plan. I would not design a character for myself like this. That's Bue. No, that's a Nardo file. Did I delete my... Okay, looking at stuff I bought. Here you go. Or... I did make a 2D ref for this one. Maybe it's not. Where did I put my Draconian? Is it over here? Give me a bit. But no, I did make a reference for this one. Here you go. Boom. There is a reference to it for it. Let me just actually this. You can actually see it. I think it's invisible. No, import display. No. This always is. Let's put in. Wait, it's over here. It's over here. Here? Yes, there will be. Yes, I'm gonna make this one. It's gonna be fluffy. Let's just do this instead. Kobold. The Dirk flu files. Boom. Ah, wrong window. Of course. There you go. This is the sketch. It's looking different right now. The nose snout is a lot different. Is very different. The leg is very different. And then anatomy-wise, it doesn't really match. As you can see, I had to change a lot once I was inside Blender. But yes, there will be a shit ton of fluff. And I actually forgot a bit of fluff here on the back side here. There's going to be a little bit poking up here. It's going to be fluffy as hell. That is the plan. I want it to be floofy. And I'm just going to directly like take this bit here, as you can see there. I'm going to change it up a bit. It's not going to be this style, this stylized. As I said, just because I am going for a more realistic design, like partly realistic. There you go. Let's see here. Put this to, please put it at 35. I'm just gonna have feet on one screen. God damn it. Let me actually just go look. Let me just actually dig into my files and see if we can find that. The Draconian, because I know I have the files downloaded. Are they just out in the open here or something? No. Unity packages, models, Draconian main, that blend. Okay, here they are apparently. Open it up. Alrighty, see you another time, Kanui. There we go, I found it. Now we can look at more feet. God damn it. So, stick that there. Yes, just like it should be. Okay. Alright, I got the Draconian. Wow, he's got thick feet. Okay, yeah. Probably a bit more in the style. Yeah, as I said, probably like a mix of the Draconian and the Nardo, style-wise. So I want to. Okay, first of all, they're too long. The toes are too long. I can see that right now. Or no, not. Is the foot itself wrong? I think I leave too much space on the ground for it. It's too much combination of. I'm not leaning enough into Digitrade foot. So let's just lasso it out. Invert. Mask and smooth it, please. Oh, and now we can gonna do this. Yeah, exactly. And I need to, and the foot itself is too long. Like I have too much of a heel when the heel is up there, really. I need to get a bit of space for like a bean to land. Because there will be beans. I'm gonna make some beans on this lad. He will not go beanless. Or they will not go beanless. Let's grab that. And I need to pinch it in at the base, just a little bit. So like this. And at the top? That's not a good reference. Need to have more definition. Nastily enough. Although let's fix this first. Let's fix this first. Oh, okay. Also this I see. These are too thick. Oh, and the feet are misaligned. Let's grab this tool instead. There you go. Yeah, nice. And then we just scrape a bit. Increase the strength. Just moving it out a bit. Okay. Lower it a bit. Okay. Oh wow, there you go. You did get rid of that. Now let's correct the shape a little bit. It all feels weird on the inside. Down a bit. Aha, okay. So it is a bit off. The back side here at least. It is... Did you trace it up? Yeah, I'm planning. I'm gonna try it at least. Cause it had some success on the kobold. So it's not gonna be like, if it doesn't work, I'm not gonna do it. Like if it doesn't look good, then I'm not gonna do it. But if it does, yeah. Because I think it's not a it's not a cut and set solution. It's not always the best solution. I think it's just very dependent on the model itself. So yeah, it can help some models. I've had some models in the past that were greatly helped by the setup. But I'll have to see if it helps this one too. But it is really simple to set up. Bit of corrective work on the legs again. You know the foot. I'm gonna go over that in this, but I can also send you the tutorial for it. Give me a bit. Kate art. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, there you go. Okay. Here you go. Let me. I'll drop it to you in DMs. Here you go. It's a setup. It's a setup that was that Kadar presented. It can help a lot. So if you want to look into doing that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I prefer that art style, okay? It's just nice. But anyway, I gotta toss up all my blenders. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I need to close down that 5th one. Oh. Okay, let's get these toes designed better. Well, I need a rounder shape. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I wouldn't go for it if it wasn't pretty. Exactly. Thick thighs save lives. It's truth. It's truth. And you know what? With dragons, there's a lot of options. I can do pretty thick, and like no one will mind. No one will mind. Okay, let's do this. Then we smooth. And let's attack on one toe at a time. Sounds so Actually, I just realized I actually need more. Oh, wait. Let's do a save first. Sculpt, legs, toes. Again. Ha! Okay, there you go. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do the obvious things. I'm gonna make the drug pretty thick. And there will be programmer socks, like you gotta. Why didn't that mask? Hello? I will add nails in a bit. I just need to get the base shape of the toe down first. Why aren't you masking? Huh? What? What is this? There will be some. I'm gonna add claws in a bit. Alt M, are you? Oh wait, oh there was a mask. Oh, there was a mask. Okay. It was just glitched. Alright, okay. Let's see here. Now we just invert. And move. But yeah, there are gonna be claws. They're tricky to get in immediately. So I'm taking it in steps. I just need a good toe first. So I'm looking at the Draconian and Nardoragon for some reference on that. And they actually, let me check how they do. Okay, the Draconian incorporates into the foot, and the Nora just stabs it right into the toe. So there are options. More optimized is the draconian way of sticking it straight in, of taking proper time to merge it in, which I will probably do. It's just in general better. It's a better work. It's a better. What's the word? What are words? Chat. What are words? Can someone tell me, please? I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm a YouTube streamer. My God, words. Oh my God. Do retractable claws. Would I even do that? Are there any reptiles with retractable claws? Let me check. Lizards with retractable eyes? Retractable claws. Some geckos have retractable claws. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But apparently there are geckos with retractable claws. I didn't think they had. Because like that's just mostly just flesh hiding and there's nothing hiding it on. I gotta check that page. That was escapes. Some geckos suspend most of the some have slits in their toes that function like a suction disc. Okay. That doesn't show me how it looks. I might just skip it. But maybe if I have the chance, I could try putting in some. God, what's the word? Putting it as a toggle. If I make it as a separate mesh, it'll be super easy. Like if I just stick the toe in there, that'll be just super slam dunk and easy job. But I'll have to see. Let me just move two of these. There you go. Move them around so it could have better view of these two. There you go. That's what I need. Oh, I should just tip the foot upside down. Yeah, okay, all right. I don't want it to flatten out as I did before for some reason. Let's use the scrape tool. Scrape away at the toe. I'll probably just be sitting here doing feet for an entire stream again. Oh God. Who decided feet was a good thing? Who decided that should be a thing that exists? Didn't we just like skip toe? Okay, there's nothing wrong with like feet, but like toes, they have to exist. Couldn't that just be occluded? It would just make things so much easier. Like I would take hands over toes. To be honest, even if I hate hands too. Just they're gnarly in the other way around of hands. Hands are just so easy to mess up because you look at them all the time. But like, how often do you look at someone's toes? Not a lot. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, I'm not gonna shame someone. But like, they're still in that valley of, if you see a pair of toes that look weird, you know it immediately. But that kind of sucks. Because they're hard to get right. I'm sorry I'm rambling about toes. I'll try to be positive, I'll try to be positive. I'll at least say, like, the model overall has been a delight to work on. It's been nice just sculpting it out. And I can't wait to just get in and retopo it. And just quickly get it out into VRChat and do some first couple tests just to see how the anatomy works. Because that's something that I'm going to be doing a lot more this time around. Because in comparison to my Kobold model, I didn't test it. I did not test it. Which, I don't know why I didn't. That's just a rookie mistake. You need to test your things as early as possible. And I didn't for some reason. So now, I'm just gonna do better and do it stepwise. Okay. That toe looks too stubby. I'm gonna stretch it out just a little bit. And it's tilted. Just down, around. Okay. How does this foot? It has more of a line over here. Huh. God, okay. I think also a part that I don't like it is because I don't have a toenail. I'm not gonna put in something that's not gonna be there. Actually makes me think that I probably should just make. I'm gonna put the claw in soon. Trademark soon. I hide the toe. It looks weird right now because of the mask. Okay. Have this second bump over here. Okay. All right. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh-wee. Okay. That's a better toe. That is a better toe. I hope it's a better toe. Remove the mask. Let's move that out. Wait to see if anything breaks. Nothing does. Nice. Push it around a bit more. Okay. There we go. Nice. Oh, but okay. How was everything today, chat? How was it? I hope it was good. I hope it was good. I had a long day today, but it was nice. It was a nice day. It was just a lot of animation. Just doing assignments. Actually, just one assignment, but it was animating. It was animating animals. we have a course for creature animation right now, which is just a nice course. It's a fun course. Even if it's just the trademark tough for my uni, whoa. But I like it. I love it a lot. It was a lot of fun. And it just... I love getting characters out of animation, and maybe it might just me being a furry, but I might go down the line of a creature animator. Just because, you know, like that's the closest I'm gonna get to being paid to animate dragons. There are probably not a lot of dragons. There's not a lot of dragons in AAA games right now, which is kind of sad. Kind of sad, I will say. You can always use more dragons. Like a dream thing to do would be like be an animator on like a Spyro game, or just like a Spyro adjacent game. That would be great. Just get to animate dragons and funky little dudes as the enemies. That would be great. Like I would one game that I would like want to make one day. Just like thinking about it is just a spiritual successor to Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragons. Just like maybe not co-op, but like an adventure beat 'em up, an adventure action game where you're a dragon. Like that would be great. Like a bit grisly, but like not like everything is horrid. Even if the plot of the game is that, hey, the world is gonna end. Whoops. Can you try to stop it? Then you don't. But like it's okay. It's okay. You fix the world. You patch it up. You're a dragon. But yeah, something like that one day would be great. Let me just legs, toes. One is maybe okay now. Ha. There you go. Okay, yeah. Thinking. It's thinking. There you go. Let's mask out the middle toe. Oh, that's not part of the mask. Can we just grab up here too? Not grab that toe. Oh, I missed a bit. Go. Nice. Let me just grab a bit more of that. We invert. And we move. Move the mask so it's not as a jarring cut. Okay? I'm so glad I found a mask tool. Like, it just makes life so much easier. Okay. But let's move in this toe down too. Kill this top bit. Let's actually get up all of the blender scenes again. I hit again. Boom. Go. Whoop. Alright, let's use the scrape tool again. Scrape tool, my beloved. I love you. You're so nice. You treat me well. You and Smooth work so excellently together to just flatten out a surface and give me the edges I need for things. Like if there's any tool I've come to just adore in Blender, it's just a scrape tool. The scrape tool is nice. The scrape tool is great. Cherish the scrape tool. It makes everything nice. And then you just go on over with the smoothing tool and just smoothing it out. Get a nice and flat, naturally flat surface. Let's get something like this. Oh, it's gone. Kind of? Still kind of there. No? Okay, no, it's okay. It's kind of still. I'll fix that up later. I'll fix it later. Let's see here. Okay. That toe needs to be a pretty decent chunk longer, actually. Looking at other feet, yeah, it's the middle toe. That's stretch that out. Make it the center of attention. Okay. Let's stretch it out to be even. Okay, let's make those cuts. Place one cut over. Ah, that's the wrong tool. One cut here. And one up here. That one cut is supposed to be a lot lesser. Let's use the inflate tool. Carefully balloon this section out. Smooth. Just scrape down a bit. Scrape. Oh, what's going on? Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Get these feet better. Because I want to have okay looking feet. You're not really gonna be looking at them too much, but like people want to show off beans, and if the feet that hold the beans don't look good, then that's not great. Because yeah, I'm also gonna put beans on this, which also like an actual dragon, like an actual fluffy dragon probably would have, because a lot of hunters who are furred have beans, and like I am going for the full floofy derg look here, so there will be beans. Right, I still think it's kind of hilarious how beans are very much a predator thing, and they look so cute. Like, beans are nice. Beans are great. Even if I am not a fully I'm not like beans. I'm not a full member of the bean team. I love beans a lot, but it's not my favorite. They're okay. I like them. Okay, they're not okay. I like them a lot. I like beans a lot. Sorry for rambling. But it's not the king. It's not the king. I like tummy a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like tummy a lot. Tummy is nice and soft. I also love big hands. And in general, I just love big. I love big. Big is nice. Not for myself, but others big. Whew. And like models being big, having big hands. Whew. Nice. Like I love having like hands be absolute bappers. That's why I love the, let me just drag it over, the teaKo model. Because like, look at these bappers. Look at them. They're so big. They're bigger than your head. Like, that's when you have optimal size. Let me just get this window back in. There you go. Thank you. Roll onto the beans, please. The feetsies. See here. I think that does make it a bit harder with the Draconian is that it has 4 toes. Instead of me who's doing 3. Mostly because 1 less toe is easier. And also because like animation rigs don't tend to actually have, like, they just track toes, not every single individual toe. So like there's no way to track and show every single toe. But a toe bone should still exist. I'm gonna inverse it. I do want to drag this toe down a little bit. Okay. I will say having the mask on, like it does remind me of like really skin tight suits. I should probably make a clothing item that is like a pretty skin tight like piece of clothing. That could be pretty. I'm just thinking. But I will say in the default there will be programmer socks, at least. There will at least be programmer socks. Like this model is just a prime target for it. Like I'm just gonna do it. It's a super easy thing. It's a super easy thing to add. Okay. It's so hard to judge if these look good because I don't have the what's it called? What is it called? I don't have a claw. I don't have a toe. I don't have a toenail to compare to look with. But anyway, let's just push it down. Stretch out. Let's get rid of this genuinely horrendous shape. Okay. Get all this down. Push it down. Dude. Sorry for coughing. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Let's just move it down. Get that rounded shape out. Get the rounded bottom, like I want it. Now we also inch in. It's like the thing is, toes are very, like, whatever you do, they are gonna look nasty. Like, unless you make them overly cartoony and go for more paws, or what's even the word here? if you go for like a heavy stylized look, like teaKo and Manimo, like they're gonna look like weird. Like they're all gonna look weird. Toes are just, it's just such a weird thing. So just doing, I feel like just doing your best. Like doing my best is all I can do. And I'm gonna do my best. Because I wanna make a pretty model. I wanna make something people would like. That requires just a level of consistency, which should be carried out in the feet. But I feel a lot better about these feet. Let me actually, this toe is a little thick. Toe is a little thick. Let's round up the top here a bit. Ooh-wee. Okay, I wanna scrape off the top just a little bit. There we go. Kind of. Let's just shrink that down. Okay. And then we cut here. It's so weird how sometimes adding more detail makes it look worse, and sometimes adding more detail makes it look so much better. That's just the life of it, I guess. And honestly, I will say, if it wasn't so hard to just like think about and figure out, I don't think it would be as fun. It wouldn't be as much of a puzzle as it is right now. Of just striking that balance for the specific model. Because it really, really is specific to what you're working on right now. Because as said, some models want all the detail, every single wrinkle. Exactly. And just in general, one of the first things, like one of the most important things about an artist is not skill, it's not the ability to make high detail things, high detail artworks. The most important thing is consistency inside said artwork. Because you know the phenomenon where you can just like sit and like doodle an eye and make that look absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it's the whole thing when you're drawing and you draw an eye and you make it look so gorgeous. Like it's just so realistic, everything works. And then you try drawing an actual person and it looks horrible. And it looks even worse because of that eye. That is just the whole crux. You need, if you're gonna go for super high detail, you need everything to be super high detail. And that is a quick slope. Which is why super realistic works, that's impressive. That is impressive. Because it shows nothing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, the whole thing is, if you decide on a level of detail, you need to keep that level of detail. And that is hard. And it's also why some art styles, even while gorgeous, can just feel off. Because one part has either too much detail or too little detail. And like what like the easiest slopes to fall into that is yeah, I can definitely see that you have a lot more realistic style than I do. Mine is like, how would I even describe my style? Like, yeah, exactly. Like the focal point needs to be done. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And like in older paintings, like you can see people, like you can see some artists having drawn reflections, like done reflections inside the pupil, like that actually happens, which is like mind blowing to do. And like there's one painting I think from the Baroque era. Let me just check. Like just speaking of level of detail. Baroque cons. Let me just. There's a specific painting. There's a specific painting that I'm thinking of. Where the artist, like, was such a mad lad that they put a. Wait, Kyber. I think. Wait, is that? I think I know who that is. But the artist was such a mad lad. Of just technical skill in their artistry that they put a self-portrait of themselves inside a reflection. Like it is a full portrait, and if you zoom in on a small part of the painting where the material is reflective, you can see the artists themselves, a portrait of them drawing making the painting. It is fascinating. It is. Is it Baroque? I think it is. Baroque art. I'm not gonna show this because there's a lot of nudity in this specific section of history. Was it the Baroque? Am I thinking of a different time period? I might be. But anyway, it's cool. It is so cool. But like, that painting took, like, I think it took like months or years to finish. Just because of how much detail is in it. yeah. Yeah, that would be like, it's a fun way. And like, since like artists in older times, since they were like a lot slower, they weren't slower, they just took a lot more time for their work. And like because of that, they hid a lot more stuff inside of the drawings. It's fun. Like if you look at some drawings. Sure. Did self-port. Oh, okay. Oh, it's this artist. Okay. MC Escher. Okay. Yeah, it's just artists back then took a lot more time with specific drawings, and they decided to just hide more things there instead. You know, it's fun to see, like just like if you have the time, like look at some older paintings. And like during an era where like the whole thing, like the whole thesis of the entire era was realism over everything. And you see a lot of cool stuff. Especially in more yeah. Yeah. But God, how do I say this? You can find a lot of fun details, especially in drawings that are depictions of more smaller forms of life. Or not smaller forms of life. It was only the rich had enough money to actually pay painters and artists. But paintings of actual people, of a couple in their living room, you find so many cool details. And also just speaking of that, God, stuff like sculptors cutting cloth out of actual rock. My God. And then you just think back on that took months and years to make. And wow, yeah, man, impressive. But okay. Yeah, our world right now sadly isn't built for built to wait, which means we don't get unless you can make gorgeous stuff like this, just an example, artists Red Isaac, Red Isaac, I don't know how to pronounce her name, artists like that who can just make a high detail art pretty quickly. Or I think Kyaber is Kyaber too. Yeah, Kyaber, yeah. Unless you are an artist like that who has methods to create absolutely gorgeous works with a ton of detail in them quick, tough luck. Yeah. And it's a lot of that sadly right now, and that is just how it be, sadly. But anyway, stuff like this, at least stuff like this, like the model I'm making right now, that can be a bit slower. That can take its time to be good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and also just stuff like that, Red Isaac just uses 3D models to remove one of the principles and have that handed to them, which is nice. That's just handy. That's just handy. And I would encourage people to do it more, because it helps a lot. I've used it for some stuff that was just harder to do. I've not used it for actual characters yet, because I don't have any models that I could use for that. But I have used, I did once model a bowl and draw that and just use that as just draw over that, just so I could get the right perspective and all. And that drawing turned out well. That was a fun drawing. Let me actually show it. Do I have it? I might not have it here. Let's do this instead then. I'm gonna go to my Fur Affinity account. Here you go. This one, this attack, this drawing, this bowl. I modeled it in Blender. Yoda? Get Yoda. Let me just check it. I recognize that name. Or do I? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. Also, good thing I pulled it up on a different screen. Huh? Stream warning? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Wow, yeah. But yeah, I like this draw. Like, yeah, like this drawing. Like, I used a bowl and I drew over that. And I just decided just, hey, I'm gonna just use every single noodle I find and draw them. This was a fun one. I'm so excited for the for next art fight again. Yeah, I even called it a noodle bowl, and it's funny because I'm a moderator for a server called the Noodle Bowl. Where actually the owner is this noodle. It is Ren over here. Who's wonderful person, by the way. Ren is great. And they have they're just a really cool NASA person who works at NASA. But yeah, enough shilling of the server that I'm moderator for. Speaking like a true Discord admin. Let's see here. See if we can get line up a bit better. Actually, let me just push these up over the ground. Maybe I should do that. I realize. Actually, okay. The Naruto stands on top. Just a draconian clip a bit. Okay. Hard to see with the back foot there. Okay, yeah, like now this does not. It kind of helps actually. Or does it? Yeah, actually, like Ren has talked about this, that like there's a lot of dragon furries within NASA, which is funny. It's hilarious, and like it's just further pushed by the fact that Ren themselves like they're a noodle, and then another moderator who is who's an engineer. Another moderator for that server, also a dragon, and just a different type of noodle. They're an amphit. Yes. Okay. I think that toe is still a little too thick. Yeah, it still is too thick. The side of the foot needs to be pushed in a bit. And just squeeze. Squeeze me. Look. No, that's too little. That's not the toe. Then we just round it out here. Push in. Whoop. Grab, push around. Have this toe. Drag it over there a bit. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's save. Oh. All the toes may be done. Claw time, hopefully. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's remove the mask. Once it's saved. There you go. Alt M. That feels better. A bit. I need to fix the middle toe a bit here. I realize. I'm in general good. Like in general, like student life, I'm broke. Like that's no surprise. But like uni's going pretty fine actually. we finished our. We're almost done with the game project that my group is working on. We just have a couple of things that we need to fix up, and then that's done. Nothing for me to finish though. Animation was completely done. There was nothing to fix there, thankfully. I finished some animation work today. Just animating some cheetahs. I'm gonna get to animate a dragon tomorrow, and the day after that too. And then on Friday we have the final day of this quarter. This study quarter, and not a 2D derg. No, let me actually just show the rig. Come on. There's a Beyblade named after it too. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Boom. This. There you go. Ace the Dragon. The Maya rig. I have not started yet on the animation, but this is a complex rig. Yes. It is very, very complicated. It's hard to use. But you know what? I like it. It's a dragon. It's a dragon. Like, how can I complain? Let me actually show you it in action. You should have a demonstration of Ace here somewhere. Just click. No, that just takes me back to here. Oh? No? No? Okay, apparently not. There is no video here. I already checked. Easter Dragon Rig Maya. I'm trying to find a video demonstration of the rig. Actually, let's go to my uni. Let's go to my uni. I know there was a student who used the rig for their portfolio last year. 2020 in care. Was it you? Was it you? Okay, here you go. Here. Let's see if we can start the clip. Let me just pause the music so I don't get copyright striked. Come on, give it a bit, give it a bit, give it a bit. Oh wait, their site also has an animation show. Wait. Let's look at that instead of just showing. Oh, here you go. Here.
Hey there, I'm Josh, and here's a demo.
Get unlimited. Okay, this is just showing Kate, which is another rig by them, which is it's an okay rig. It's an okay rig. Okay, let me just move forward a bit until I can find the example. Characters? Ah, here. Yeah, you can do some pretty good stuff with it. Yeah, I found it. Here too, it shows more. Like, I get to use this rig. Yeah, I saw that one too, yeah. Oh, like it is like a pretty overly complex rig. Like there is a like there's a lot to that rig. There is a lot to that rig. Like if you just look, let me just show here. Like, okay, yeah. But yeah, if you look here, this is the picker. It's just a tool that you just click and use and just select different controllers. Every single dot here is a controller. There's a lot of controllers here, and a lot of them coexist. So like if you grab this controller, all of these controllers here move too. And just, it's a complex rig. It's a very complex rig. It's a good rig. It gets a lot, it just becomes a lot very quickly. But yeah. And no. That is an exclusively Maya rig. If you try to bring that into Blender, you're gonna break it. You could try take it into Blend. You could try take the model into Blender, but the rig, no. You will have to do your own setup completely from the ground up. That is a rig designed for Maya only. That guy only makes stuff for Maya. He doesn't touch Blender. And also fun thing about him. My educator actually has like talked with him personally and has a custom deal with him. Normally that rig costs a lot of money. Like if you want to use, like if you want a normal school license, when it comes to Maya rigging, that's all where all my experience is. I am very limited in Blender rigging and animation, really. My education is in Maya, so I know Maya with that. Regrettably, during my free time, I would prefer, and I'm trying to learn a bit in Blender too. Just have that adaptability and the ability to just, make my own stuff without having to buy a license. But yeah, let's see here. Increase this toe a bit better. But anyway, back to the point I was making. My educator has a special deal with the creator of the rig, because normally, if you want to use it for school, you need to spend $800 to use the rig for portfolios. But my educator managed to strike a deal, and a very specific deal, that if us students use the rig only for that school and our portfolios from that school and nowhere else, he got it for a cheaper price. But that's a fragile license, and if we break that, he might just decide that we don't get to use that rig, which would be sad. So I'm kind of scared to use it. I'm probably gonna use animations I made during uni. Yeah, I could. I could get the rig for myself. The license that my educator got it's highly specialized. It doesn't cost as much as that license, but it is very specific in what we are allowed to do with the license. But yes, I personally could just buy buy for $12 if I wanted to use it. If once I leave my uni and I still want to use the rig, that's the way I would need to do it. I would need to buy it that way. I mean, you could make not safe for work stuff, or well, I don't know the license. Let's just say not safe for work animations really won't get you into the industry. Like, not really. Just because it's just kind of awkward, like during an interview. I mean, yeah, true. But I don't think a cartoony dragon is the rig you would use for that then. Ugh. But oh well. I will say, speaking of like rigs, something that is kind of sad is that there is a distinct lack of Blender rigs. There's not a lot of free available ones. Which, you know, I will say kinda sucks. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just kind of the sad truth. Where Maya is actually better, and also just I say this regrettably, Maya is better for animation. Like, it is less clunky, it is easier to key stuff and key specific channels, and the interface is, yeah, that too. It's the de facto standard, and when it comes to animation, I see why. I do see why. It's just, right now, Blender needs some time to develop their animation tools. Even if they're good, and they are getting massively better. Exactly. Like, I would say give Blender some time to develop their animation tools, and I might consider saying that it's actually on par. But right now, it's not. Animation right now is a bit clunky. I won't lie. Oh yeah, like, Blender has tools, but they need some more development. They're almost there, but not there. And I think, at least for how I like to animate, some things are lacking. Some things don't exist. Like an easy time to just grab. Oh yeah, that too. Texture painting in Blender? No. It's gotten, yeah. And also just Maya's graph editor is good. Like, it's good. It's good. But also just, I have heard like the newest update 3.4, like they finally did something with texture painting. Like I've heard they've upgraded texture painting this update, but I haven't tested it out yet, and I'm not sure I fully want to yet. Maybe, I don't know. But just for my workflow of animation, Blender needs time. Blender needs time to develop their tools. because they're not there yet. You can most definitely work with them, but they are shoddy. Let's just grab each of these toes. I need to grab a bit more actually. Whoop. Whoop. Finally, whoop. Yeah, definitely. Like, I am super glad Armor Paint is a genuine contender. Even if it's very unknown right now, like no one mentions Armor Paint. But I'll gladly use it because like the tools look great. The tools look amazing. Also, oh wait, I can control click to remove. Nice. I was just testing. Okay. And actually, I did select the right way. Mask. Move, please. Yeah, voxel sculpting? Okay. I actually haven't heard about that technique. Anyway, let's just push this up. Okay. Wait. Adjust that a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that middle part needs. I'll do that after. Alt M, please. Uses voxels to rebuild. Oh, that's neat, actually, huh? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I can see that being like nice. Let's just scrape this down. This does not. That's not how toes work. Okay. Yeah, like I am like, if there's anything I'm for, it's like there being competition and replacement for other programs. It's like I'm excited for Blender to finally be good. They automatically merge it. Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, definitely. Like that's why it's also just a big thing in like when you're sculpting to like knowing when to remesh, because you might fuck things up more than you had hoped for if you remesh too early, or you just remesh at a bad time, because you could just merge your toes together. You just don't have the graphical the detail enough to make toes or fingers or anything that's just digits, really. All right. Not like this. Something. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that can happen like easily with like if you don't remesh carefully, you just get so high in poly counts. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they'll add it. The thing I've noticed is that Blender is like they experiment a lot with features, but the features they tend to bring in tend to be like generally liked. It feels like the feet are a little misplaced. Let's fix that. Yeah, they are a little. Yeah, exactly. Like that has happened a ton when I remesh. Like the fingers and toes are just a bit too close together, and they just whoop. Suddenly you just have a lump. It's got on the surface only non-voxel brushes. All right. Yeah. How do you feel like they're pointing a bit too much outward? That does sound pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just stick to sculpting in Blender. I like it. Module hot swappable fingers and oh, okay, neat. That reminds me a bit of like brushes in ZBrush that are just straight up. Here's an ear. Here's a hand. Though, like I've talked to like educators, and they don't want you using those. Yeah. Like in ZBrush has like, but ZBrush has like some brushes that are just straight up. Here's a hand. But like educators at my uni have said like, don't use them. We can see immediately if you've used them. They stick out like a sore thumb. Which like I feel is a bit quick, but alright. Like I remember them saying during like the assignment we had inside ZBrush where we had to make our own character. Yeah. Yeah, like I will say it feels a little quick to just like brush off something like that like immediately. Like I can sort of see like why. I can see the reason them existing being that they're just quick and easy to just modular and edit that way. But I think for a couple of newer students, I can see why you shouldn't do that. Yeah, exactly. Like you don't have the skill yet to modify them well enough so that they become your own thing, and it'll just be, you know, it'll just be the ZBrush hands or the ZBrush ears. And you notice that immediately as someone who works in industry, because like if you see something, you notice it. Like if you've seen something before, especially with something like hands and ears, which already just stick out quick. Just the go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also just asset flips can sometimes be horrible. Like, God, one of my favorite examples, just of a game that has like a lot of asset flips. You know Yandere Simulator? The biggest mesh in that game is an asset flip mesh. It's a toothbrush where every single strand on the toothbrush is a plane. And like a very, very thin plane. Yeah. You know, I was curious, like younger and following the development, and like long before like we actually learned like what kind of person that guy was, but like just people were like, okay, what's actually going on here in the demos, and then they just found out the biggest mesh is a toothbrush that has, I think, like 10k polygons in a game that has a fairly simplistic art style that is only used once, I think. Like it's an asset that is that's a tiny ass toothbrush with every single strand modeled for some reason. And it's in the game. And like no wonders that game is so horribly unoptimized. Like it can't even break 30 frames. And like part of that is because that game's AI, there are so many AIs going around and there are hundreds of them. Oh. Yikes, okay, yeah. Honestly, I will say it. I will say, like during game development, I'm glad that like that the people are taught. Yeah. That kind of sucks for like the indie scene, but like I am at least glad that in AAA development, people are actually taught to make high quality stuff. Yeah, just like high quality, well optimized stuff is gonna be rare. But at least it's taught how to like, hey, optimize your stuff, or we're not gonna. You're not gonna pass the course. Which is also why I'm a little embarrassed by my previous model. It wasn't that well optimized. Partly because I didn't really know how much detail I could get into the normal map. Which I know now is a lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the bold. It's a little too high. Its polycount is a little too high. Even if it is like medium quality, I could have gone better with it. I could have gone a lot better with the model. So this Derg will be prettier, will have, and will better utilize its normal map. Let's see here. But like I'm giving myself some slack on the Cobalt because I was doing something completely new, and it was my first time just sculpting. Yeah. It's just for my first public model for VRChat. I still feel I did pretty okay. Even if some things are a little messed up with it. Okay. But those are some toes. Still don't really like them, probably because I don't have claws on them right now. Let's save real quick. Oh, no. Also, just speaking of that, during uni, I wasn't in this group. Toes are good now at the claws. Yeah, but one group, it was during a group where we had to use sprite sheets instead of actual models. Like, you had to render out the models, like render out the sprite sheet for the model, the animation. And so because of that, like, it doesn't matter then. The game artists don't have to be that good with their low polys. One group, like one person, thought that meant he didn't have to care at all, and sent over to the animators his high poly to rig and animate. And like when that happened, like when they got it, like the entire classroom just like burst out into laughter, and like the group just had to say, "No, take it back and fix now." Because I will say also, lower topology like makes our job in general easier. Good, like we want good, like the more important thing is good topology, but lower topology tends to lean more towards good topology. Oh yeah, no. Let's see here. Snake hook. I'm gonna drag out like the basis of the claw, and I think we're gonna call it for stream there. It's getting decently late, but okay. Let's see here. I want to. Oh, that toe is not symmetrical. Let me even look symmetrical. It doesn't have to be symmetrical, but it should look even. Even is the word. yeah, definitely. Because I wouldn't even do that. I would just say no. No, take it back. I refuse. Like, just the fuck? No. Hey, the fuck? Okay. Stretch out. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah. I've done a little bit of work off stream, but it's nice to stream again. Even if I sadly won't be able to stream during Christmas. Like, I only have I go away on the 19th. Yeah. Okay. Let me just. I'm gonna do a basic ring around here, and then just refine it next time I have a chance. I might stream tomorrow, maybe not. I most likely I will just work out a bit. I will be back on. I will be back on. I'll be back home here. I'll be back home 10 at night on 1st of January. I'm going back to uni. The 2nd of January. Maybe if I have the energy, I might stream here. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. Oh, no. I still have half a year. But yeah. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, no, Snow, I'm far from done with uni. I have the worst period ahead of me. Because I have portfolio ahead of me. I gotta make a portfolio and 2 more projects. And then I gotta talk to studios who might want to hire me. And write letters and go on interviews. Well, I'm gotta go to a meet and greet and like have them interview me. Okay. Also, that feels great. Hell yes. Okay. Yes. It was just what I missed. I'm gonna refine those claws later. Okay. Those basic claws there. Good night. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna be calling it here. Thank you all for being here at the stream. It was so nice. In general, take care of yourself. Drink some water, hydrate, get proper sleep. Yeah, that too. But yeah, take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll be streaming soon again. And just in general, take care of yourself. And I'll see you another time. Bye!